So your logic is totally against what Islam teach, because you are trying to be a smart person using your common sense. But in Islam, there's no common sense. Islam is a silly,
I
stupid.
tried to, but obviously it failed.
You failed. Thank you very much. So you failed, and this is my success. Thank you, Lord. Praise the Lord for that. The Lord today, He made you call me so we can share together something glorifying His name, and something will make you leave this God. So why you don't say, Hassan, I'm out of this religion? You just laugh at it.
I don't know.
Just say
it's gonna be, it's hard to do.
You just already agree. I mean, you are just saying now to me, I don't know if I can say it now. I'm afraid it's hard.
Yeah, but I might need to do more research.
No, you did already. You did already, my friend. Am I lying
because
to you?
This is only one thing.
Hassan,
no, you didn't.
Hassan, did I lie to you? No. Everything I showed you is from your books, correct?
But it's only one thing out of loads of.
My friend, no, hold on. You see, you are did you see the previous video about pocket? The pocket?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. There is a video of Sheikh Mink. It's about leak in the pocket.
Mufti.
Yeah, there's leak in the pocket. So you hear how this is how I feel you and many Muslims who call me.
Yeah.
You are like a person. Look at this picture with me.
It's delayed.
I'm not trying to make fun of you again, Hassan. Just remember that. You know, I consider you as my, I don't know how old are you, but I will say you are my younger brother, and really I want to help you.
Thank you.
So you are a person who is looking at the pocket, and this pocket is leaking from many holes in it. And you are talking to Christian Prince who keep putting water. And then you could keep putting your fingers over holes. But you have only 10 fingers. And you are out of fingers, obviously.
There was only one hole.
And
I saw that.
What one? All of this is a hole. Allah is a physical being, is not a spirit. So how God can?
But I had no problem with that.
No, you have a problem. No, you have a problem because in the beginning you said no, He's a spirit. So obviously you have imaginary God against what you thought, and now He is not. So this is a problem. Secondly, if God cannot be a spirit, He cannot be God too. Remember, I mean, if he cannot be a spirit, He is not a spirit. Obviously He cannot. So the limitation again, the same as He cannot be a man. And spirit making God, it's more fit for God to be spirit because that will make possible by nature to be everywhere. For He is a spirit. He's not a
But how do you know? How do you know He's a man? You just showed me one shin. That's it.
No, I'm not saying. I just say that Allah, He cannot be a man according to the logic of Muslims, right? And this is what the Quran is saying, because Allah, He says that Jesus, He eat food. You know, He's a man, and He's He's like Adam, like He's a man. But Allah, He cannot be like Adam, He cannot be like Jesus, but Jesus can do way more than Allah, and Jesus is capable of doing what Allah cannot do. Allah cannot have someone like Jesus unless He have a girlfriend. Well, the father of Jesus, He do not need to have a girlfriend in order to have Jesus. So the nature of your God is limited as a limitation of a man. So everything about Him say He's a man. He cannot have a son unless He have a girlfriend. And He's the one who's saying that. And imagine He is not even saying, I cannot have a son unless I have a spouse. He just used the word sahiba, which is unacceptable from a human being, a Muslim or an Arab person in the Middle East. If you say, I have a sahiba, sahiba in Arabic, it's mean a woman for fun, not a wife. This is not respect. Sahiba is not even a girlfriend. See, sahib is a friend for fun. You sahibuni, so we go together for fun.
Where did it say sahiba?
I just showed you for God.
No, but I'm reading it now. It doesn't. It says lahu. You were talking about lahu.
No, it says sahiba. Read with me carefully. Here we go. Let's go back to the verse. Here we go. 101. And this is the word in Arabic. Here we go. Let me read it for you. Lahu sahiba.
Okay.
Doesn't say wife. In Arabic, the word wife is zawja. You know? Yeah. So, sahiba, how he can have a son if he don't have a sahiba? So the God of Islam obviously is leading me to understand that he cannot do what God can do, for he is limited like me. If you ask me, do you have a children? I would say, how I can have a children when I don't have a wife or even a girlfriend? Because in order to have a children for a human being, he needs a woman, regardless if she is a wife or not wife, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
when I translate, it says owner.
It's what?
It says owner when I translate.
Owner?
Like the owner of something, yeah.
That's fast translation. You can change translator. Here we go. Let us change. This is Yusuf Ali. I can go to Hilali and Khan. Let us see Hilali and Khan what he will say. Okay. And as you see, I'm not showing you my own, you know. Here we go. Here the translator is as a wife, which is fast translation again. You know, any Arab person, he knows that the word sahiba means girlfriend or friend.
Then why is there so many Arabic Muslim? If it's
because
like
because of the sword. Who there? If I am an Arab. If I know I'm not live in the Middle East, do you think I can say 2 words of what I just said to you?
Yeah, because there's been Arabic people that called you before from the Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and they're what?
And they dare to call you.
They are not unknown. If people know me, if they are speaking against Islam, nobody, they will be killed immediately.
No, they're speaking for Islam.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the reason they are, because simply this is how the business is. You go with the wave. So the hypocrite people or the naive or the dummy, they are brainwashed. They grow up. You go in the Middle East. I go to the bathroom to do poo-poo, Quran. The Jamia is playing Quran. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You go to have to eat, you hear the Jamia. You open the TV, you hear Quran. You open the radio, you hear Quran. You go to the school, you hear Quran. So I know everybody is praising this Quran, but nobody is speaking negative about it. So a child, he grew up, he think this is amazing. You know, when I was a kid, I thought my street is the widest street in the world because I never left that street. The second I left out that street, I noticed that my street is not really wide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a Muslim is a person who's put he's jailed inside a box, and wherever he turn his face, the Prophet is amazing. The Prophet was the best. The Prophet is etc. Miracle in the Quran, scientific miracle in the Quran. All of it is a lie.
I'm sure there can be other Muslims that can call you that have more knowledge than me.
My friend, have you ever seen one call me and he was successful? Be honest.
I thought I would be a bit smarter than the person you were talking to recently, but
okay,
failed.
But have you ever seen a Muslim who was able to call me and he was able to prove me wrong? After all, I have tens of thousands of videos and tens
I haven't watched all of them.
Well,
Not too much.
Open invitation, go and see. So my friend Hassan, I want you to tell me why you don't say I am out of Islam. Let me ask you. You know,
because I told you
hold
that
on.
it's only one thing.
No, hold on. Before you call me, I was showing you a verse about a king. His name is Solomon, who died standing because he was holding a stick.
I heard about that, but I don't know anything too much about the history.
No problem. There's no, even this one needs history, my friend. Come on, Hassan. So okay. If I come to you and I say I have a grandfather, he died and he was a king, okay, and he died, and my grandmother, she go to talk to him, he don't answer. He's holding a stick, standing. Next month she came, still he's doing the same. He don't go to the bathroom. He don't go to eat. You know, he don't. And then nobody noticed that he is dead, brother.
Yeah.
Are you going to laugh at me for telling you this story, or you will believe it? Be honest with me.
I need to read the whole story.
Okay, let us read together. Here we go. Chapter 34, verse number 14. Your English is better than mine, so I will let you read it.
Okay. Which translation should I read?
It doesn't matter. All of them, they are garbage.
Okay. Then when we decreed Solomon's death, nothing showed them his death except a little worm of the earth, which kept gnawing away at his staff. So when he fell down, the jinn saw plainly that if they had known the unseen, they would not have tarried in the humiliating penalty of their task. But what is this story about?
The story that Solomon, he died.
Yeah.
And Allah don't want the genie to know that he is dead. So he made him die when he stand and he was holding his staff. And then, brother, The genie, they were working to finish the synagogue for Sulaiman, and they did not notice the king is dead. Why? Because he was holding the staff. So, Hassan, I want you to be honest with me.
Where does it say this? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, go on.
I want you to be honest with me.
Yeah.
If anyone in the world, he told you this story,
Yeah.
do you really believe it, or you will laugh at it?
But it's talking about the jinn, so yeah.
No, what jinn?
It's not humans.
No, human. The Sulaiman is a human.
It says jinns here.
No. Sulaiman, he hid it from the jinn, but the jinn and the rest, everybody. It's not only the jinn.
What if he was in the middle of the desert?
He's a king in his house, standing in the desert. That will make it even more funny. So the guy now in the desert, and he dies is standing, and all the storms and all the rain and all etc. and nobody notices he's dead, and the guy is
because Allah wanted it to be like this.
Okay, see, Allah wanted to be okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
So Allah, he wanted to hide his death. Why Allah, he don't make him live just a few months more, and that's it, the story is solved? Let us read Ibn Kathir.
Maybe there's a reason for this.
Let us see the reason. Let us see the reason. Read with me. Read with me, Hassan. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
Ibn Kathir talking, not me. The death of Sulaiman. Allah tells us how Sulaiman, peace be upon him, died, and how Allah concealed his death from the jinn who were subjugated to him to do hard labor. He reminded leaning on his stick, which was his staff. As Ibn Abbas, here we go, this is your favorite Ibn Abbas again. As Ibn Abbas, may Allah bless him, pleased with him, and Mujahid and Hassan and Qatada and others said, he stayed like that for long goal, a long time, this is long. You can imagine how long it is. Long time. Nearly a year. I mean, the guy is dead for a year, and nobody noticed that he is dead for a year because he was holding a staff, standing. I mean, a human being, after 2 days, his body will decay and his body will fall apart. And since when, if you die holding a stick, you don't fail? I mean, this is the most silly thing ever. He's holding a stick. He is not tied up to a piece of wood placed in the ground, or is crucified. So for a year, and when the earth creatures, which kind of worm, ate through his stick, it became so weak, brother, and fell in the ground, brother. This is a story from God, Hassan.
But wait, what's the point behind the story?
There's nothing. It's a stupid thing. Muhammad, he is an idiot. This is a legend from the Jews. There's a book. It's called The Legend of the Jews. You can go and search it in Google. It's for free. The Legend of the Jews. Muhammad, he copies stories the Jews they tell to their kids. He put it in the Quran. Idiot. You think this is serious? You think this is real?
Wait, the last sentence is the point of the story.
Yeah, what is the last sentence? Tell me.
It became clear to jinn and men alike that jinn do not know the unseen, as they used to imagine and try to deceive people.
And?
So Allah is saying that jinn and men don't see the same way.
It's also become clear to jinn and men alike, they are the same, that the jinn do not know the unseen, but this is seen. So if Allah wants to show that he can hide things from them, and that is unseen, this is stupid, because the unseen is not unseen. They are seeing the guy is dead. That's because of their foolishness. I do not need to. This is not unseen. If you place a dead man in front of me, and he is not talking, he is not moving for a year, isn't it obvious that he is dead?